Well, hello everybody, and I can hear Richie upstairs. She's talking to family in the Philippines, so it's a little bit noisy. In fact, let me shut the door. Talking to so many different people around the world. I've just been talking to some people, friends of mine in the Middle East, actually, in the Gulf. And actually the purpose of this video is to share something from someone, a good friend of mine, school friend of mine, in Sierra Leone, Melville Thomas, who I've known for many years. We went to school together. And he sent me another interesting little bit of writing. He doesn't know who it's from, but he thought it was beautiful, so he thought he would send it to me. And having read it, yeah, I think it's pretty good, so I thought I would read it as well, like I did the one that my sister sent to me yesterday. And here it is. As I say, Melville doesn't know who wrote this, so he can't claim it for himself, obviously, but it obviously has been created by somebody fairly recently, based on the current events that are going on around the world. Okay, so this has come from Sierra Leone. We fell asleep in one world and woke up in another. Suddenly Disney is out of magic. Paris is no longer romantic. New York is a city asleep. The Chinese wall is no longer a fortress, and Mecca is empty. Hugs and kisses suddenly become weapons, and not visiting parents and friends becomes an act of love. Suddenly you realize that power, beauty, and money are worthless and can't get you the oxygen you're fighting for. The world continues its life, and it is beautiful. It only puts humans in cages. I think it is sending us a message. You are not necessary. The air, the earth, water, and sky, without you are fine. When you come back, remember that you are my guests and not my masters. Very, very clear message going out. And I think it just keeps me focused on the facts that the world is changing, things are changing, and we've got to learn to live with the events. We've got to get through the events, obviously, but the way forward is going to be very different to what we left in the past. And I think we've got to get close to that. I think we've got to understand that we can't just go back to normal. This isn't going to be a simple problem that the human race is going to overcome just like that. I think there will be a process of time when we will probably get the better of this in terms of how to live with it, but it is going to be what follows it. You know, what other mutations come after this one and how severe they are going to be. And, so the world has got to wake up to the fact, I'm talking about the people in the world, that what we were doing in many respects was destroying the world. And we've got to get back to the basics of life and what's important. I think, these mixed messages that go out, I know, are maybe concerning to some people, but we've got to find new ways of living and going forward. And that's clear and obvious. In terms of what I've read, the serious stuff I'm talking about, and what is sensible. Currently, we are still fighting the virus. We're still fighting politicians about tests. We're still asking stupid, dumb questions to them, like, when is this going to end? And all these sort of things. Well, we're going to eventually realise as the months go by that this is long term. This is a long haul, and we're going to have to learn to live with it. And once we've established that in our minds, we will then be able to, I think, form new ways of going forward. Okay. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.